Dr. David Wang. You're a naturopathic doctor.
That's correct.
And first of all, let's start off. What is Pranin? What does that mean?
Pranin in Sanskrit means life. It's the original life. That's the essence of our physical life, spiritual life. That's in all of our products, because all products are actually alive, and we're helping people live full lives, healthy lives.
So what is your protocol? I understand you're an expert on stress.
That's right. I'm a bit of an expert because I had the experience of 2 burnouts in my lifetime, in my career. Had this rash develop, and so I have an intimate understanding and experience with it. And in fact, 95% of my patients come in with stress-related symptoms of exhaustion, slow metabolism, weight gain, mood, depression, chronic infection, chronic inflammation, anxiety, and insomnia. And what's interesting is that a lot of people are coming in not knowing what to do. Why? Because being the most common problem, doctors don't know how to treat them. There's no medical treatments for it, so it's largely undiagnosed.
Okay, so what's your protocol?
My protocol is basically a 2-pronged approach. We use a nutritional approach using these live nutrient formulations that I've created, and lifestyle modification. A lot of people just aren't taking the time to relax and to recover their adrenal function. Okay? Adrenal function is really at the root of all stress problems. People are just pushing themselves and burning themselves out and not really taking care of themselves. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of nutritional supplements out there that are effective for them because they're synthetically made. Unfortunately, for the first 20 years of my practice, I was using synthetics that are made, unfortunately, from the petroleum byproducts, coal tar derivatives, formaldehyde, acetone, cyanide, and I created this line because these are food supplements that are directly absorbed and assimilated by the body 200 to 1500% better than synthetics, and as a result, we're getting 80% success rate within 30 days. So 80% of my patients have significant improvements within 30 days. And that's what I'm excited about. These products are safe and they're effective.
Okay, let's walk me through some of your lines here.
So
what's the A to Z?
A to Z is a multi, basically. It's an A to Z made from 26 ingredients of fruits, vegetables, and grasses. And you put it into a smoothie formula.
So it's a powder?
It's a powder. All these are powders because we want to get rid of the capsules and tablets that interfere with the absorption. Okay? Our B is our full spectrum of B vitamins that are made from guava, lemon, holy basil, and spirulina. Our C is made from acerola berries. Everything here that you see, organic, vegan, raw. Our D is made from portobello mushrooms. Sorry, D is made from portobello mushrooms. Okay, the E is made from annatto seeds, and the I is made from curry leaves.
So basically, you're using these particular vitamins because that's the protocol for dealing with stress.
All these products that you see here are very specific for stress-related issues. Some more specific for different types or different symptoms of stress, but by and large, they're used for people with stress. And that's the reason why we're getting those results, because they're food, there's no additives or excipients, the body absorbs and recognizes it very quickly, and what's good about it is that they can easily put these powders into smoothies. So we have recipes that we give out to our patients and put it into drinks and beverages, such as the C here. This is a hot C.
So that's your vitamin C.
That's a C, and there's a little thing that you
hot C. Yeah, it's sample's got a bit of cayenne in it.
It's got cayenne. It's got a bit of a kick.
Yeah, kick.
And then the B, the cool B, has peppermint in there. It's really cooling. And the B is especially needed by the adrenals to recover it. So the key point that we're trying to make here is that we want to rebuild exhausted and depleted adrenal glands. So by using food supplements that are made by nature, the body recognizes it, uses it very quickly, and that's why we're getting quick results with this.
Well, let me ask you this, Dr. Wang. Why is it that you got B and C, and someone can just use another B and C? What makes yours B and C different?
Because ours is the only supplement in the marketplace that I know of that's made completely from food. Mother Nature made this for us, and all we did was we dried it and we put it in powder form. Everything else is made up there synthetically made, unfortunately.
So the way you process things, is that different from other people as well to preserve and maintain bioavailability?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We maintain the bioavailability, and at the end of the day, I want products to be effective. And so for that reason, we want the benefit of the synergism between all these different components, the phytonutrients and cofactors, and at the same time, we want the peptides that are attached to these nutrients, and the body recognizes them and acts as a carrier mitochondrial system that delivers these nutrients directly into the cells and cell organelles. For this reason, when I give a sample, a 1/20th of a sample of an adult dose in a talk, half an hour I would ask the attendees how many people have more energy. 20% would put up their hands and say, I have more energy. You would never see this using synthetics.
What are your most interesting testimonials you can speak of?
Oh, I have many, but one of them is the insomnia case which we dealt with some years ago. Terry had this insomnia of 1 hour of sleep per night for about 20 years. She was exhausted. She was even depressed and even bordering on suicidal. She first came to us. She had this terrible habit. For a lot of people, they think they're doing the best thing, but Terry was going to the gym. Being a gym rat, she was going to the gym for 3 hours a night after work. And as a result of doing that, she threw off her circadian rhythm. And when we tested her cortisol level, her cycle, her rhythm was actually reversed that of a normal person. So by just reversing that and having her exercise different times of the day, we were able to get her to start to sleep 7 hours a night within 3 weeks. So that's probably one of the more, we have dramatic results with people losing 25 pounds in the first month of using our B&C because they needed the B&C to improve their metabolism. We have people who start to regain their adrenal, regain energy, and stop drinking coffee and using adaptogenic herbs by just taking the B&C and along with the A to Z.
So instead of having your coffee to wake up in the morning, you have an alternative?
Absolutely.
Plus it affects everything else in a more natural way. Put your natural rhythm together.
Absolutely. So instead of going to the Starbucks lineup for the 4th time in a day, you might want to think about a more sustainable practice of taking supplements that's going to resuscitate your energy and give you the energy you need in the meantime without burning out your adrenals even more.
Yeah. Speaking about the adrenals, I think in Chinese medicine, when they do your pulse, what they're looking for is the kidney point, which is kidney-adrenal relation.
So when you're doing the Chinese pulse, you're looking at kidney yin and yang. That equates to your overall qi. That happens to relate to what we know of in modern medicine as your adrenal function. So when your adrenals are depleted, that's when you're exhausted. You have all these symptoms related to stress. So yes, adrenal stress goes back 3,000 to 4,000 years according to the practice of traditional Chinese medicine.
So kidneys, adrenals, that's the key to your overall health because of its relationship to stress?
Yes, absolutely.
So like the stress management?
Absolutely. A lot of people catch their symptoms of stress downstream where they have thyroid issues. So firstly, it's the adrenals that get depleted, and then the thyroid upregulates to compensate for the metabolic loss in energy, and then eventually that becomes lower, and as a result of that, they then go to their doctor, they get the thyroid tested, and then they're taking thyroid pills. Meanwhile, they haven't done anything to help with their stress level by taking time off and relax and meditate. In the meantime, they haven't done anything to recover their adrenal depletion issue, and those are two key problems upstream of their thyroid problem. So I always work with my patients to support all these other areas and to live a better life.
Great. Well, to get more Pranin in our life, what's your contact info?
www.pranin.com.
Thank you so much. I have the pleasure of speaking to Dr. David Wang, and you've got some very interesting testimonials. Let's hear them.
I do, thank you. Yeah, I'm here to speak with Stephanie Nana. And Stephanie, so when did you start to use the Pranin products? Tell us a little bit about your experience.
I was at my health food store in Hamilton, and I was talking to them about how tired I was, always in the afternoon. And so the sales lady at the health food store took me immediately to Pranin, the B complex vitamin, and she raved about it. So I took it home, and within a couple days to a week, I noticed immediate. I was more alert in the afternoon. I had more energy, so I was hooked. I put it in my smoothies. I put it in my juice. I love it.
Great. And what do you think was the greatest difference between using this line of products and what you were using before? First of all, what were you using before this?
So before I was using a B complex from a nutraceutical company that was in a capsule form, and I'd been taking it for a year on and off, and lately I was noticing that I was feeling very nauseous.
Right.
I was getting like flu-like symptoms, and my stomach was upset. And as soon as I stopped it and took the Prang N.D B complex, I don't have any more side effects. I have no nausea. I feel fantastic.
Great. synthetic vitamins. Why were you nauseated?
Well, because they are made with a lot of chemicals and the liver has to process them, and so it's extra work for the liver, which is very taxing on the liver, and they're full of toxins.
Right. That's great. Well, I'm really happy about your
I know so much.
positive experience.
Thank you
Great.
so much.
All right, this is Saima.
Hi, Zana.
And so Saima, how did you come across the product? You tell us about your initial experience and why you were looking for such a product.
Okay, so I used to work at a health food store, and I was always on the lookout to find a line that would help me with my digestive problems. I do suffer from IBS, and it's been a long journey for me. And as soon as I came across this product, I'm not big on supplements. I've never taken a lot of supplements. As soon as I found the line, I tried it out, and I said, you know what? This is a whole food supplement. This is a line that I want to consume. This is something that I know is not going to compromise digestion. No capsules, no tablets, nothing that will irritate my digestive tract. And I found that that really helped me. I started taking the B and the C, and being a full-time student, working 2 part-time jobs, it's been ups and downs, but the B's and the C's definitely give me that energy, give me that boost to make me feel that I don't need to reach for that espresso or that coffee all the time.
Over what period of time, how soon did you notice a difference?
So I've been using the products for a few months now, and honestly, within a few days, it made a huge difference in my life.
That's great.
A few days, wow.
That's great. Wow, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your comments.
And again, the reason for all this is because your formulation is very unique.
Well, it's unique, but it's not. It's really just, you think that nutrients should come from nature, but to my surprise, 7 years ago when I started this company, no one was doing this. And it's unfortunate that a lot of products out there are made unnaturally, so really there's an oxymoron in our industry. It's called natural vitamins because there's no such thing until Pranin came along. So I'm really glad that we formulated this, and more importantly, I'm glad that we're helping a lot of people.
Great. Some more information, your website is
www.pranin.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.